Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in about 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and today we're continuing our discussion on flow. I want to share a few methods which Sonia Lyubomirsky writes about in her book, How of Happiness. The first recommendation she makes is to increase flow experiences by first control attention. So essentially, to control your attention, you must give it your full focus rather than wondering what's for dinner or checking your phone for the 10th time that hour. You must really rid yourself of distractions to keep your attention on the task at hand. It isn't easy, but with practice, it does get better. And the second method to increase flow is to adapt new values. So how she recommends doing this is to be open to new and different experiences, as well as activate a drive kind of for learning something new all the time, right? So when you're trying to learn something new, do it with the wonder of a child rather than an adult who is just too afraid to fail, right? The third, she recommends learning what flows for you. This is so important, right? We talk all the time about how there's a million ways to do anything. You have to find what works for you. So she says recognizing when flow works for us can be tricky, especially when we have preconceived notions of what or when we flow. All right. So for example, a study performed demonstrated that workers actually flow more when they're at work when performing high skill tasks rather than they do when they're just completing leisure activities at home. However, when asked what they would rather be doing, workers regularly state that they would rather be doing something else while working, but keep doing the same thing at leisure. So when they're working and they're in flow, they say they'd rather be doing something else, but when they're at home doing leisure tasks, they're not even in flow. So this misrepresentation is not really beneficial. So it's so important to evaluate ourselves with an open mind. Next, Sonia recommends transforming routine tasks. And let's face it, not every chore we complete is fun, but inserting micro tasks into it, we can really initiate a little bit of flow. As an example, she gave us was tapping our fingers to the beat of the music while driving. So it's simple, but it takes effort and it will keep your mind from wandering away from the road. Next up is flow in conversation. So this is just so interesting. You know those times when you get deep into chat with someone and that you lose all concept of time? You end up being the last table sitting in the restaurant? Yeah, this is what you want to aim for. If you find your mind wandering off in a conversation, give your all to listening to exactly what the person is saying. Explore internally how it makes you feel and expand the discussion with follow-up questions. The key point here is to listen more than you talk. So Sonia also recommends pursuing smart leisure and smart work. And I say smart in quotations to increase your flow experiences. And so what does this mean? Well, smart leisure means taking on fun activities that activate your flow. While decompressing by watching TV or playing games is fine, you don't want to spend the whole night doing it. Okay, so smart work means identifying meaning in what you're doing rather than thinking it as 9 to 5, required to pay the bills. Think of it instead as a way to help someone achieve their dream, improve their lives, receive comfort, or whatever works for you. Through a positive lens, you can enter that flow state easier than if you dread every minute of the day. And lastly, you want to aim for superflow. Superflow is when you are all in on whatever you do with no concept or care of the outside world. You love it and you just want to keep doing it. Just keep in mind that superflow must come in moderation, as it can be super addictive. So you never want a superflow to hinder your responsibilities. So That's all on flow experiences for today. But I'm curious, what gets you into a flow state or even like super flow? Share with us in a 5-star review or on social at Everyday Happiness with Katie.